Hello Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my loves, we are going to be doing your October bonus reading. This reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. So whoever you're thinking about, Libra, that is who this reading is intended for. Now, it is still a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate. And if it does, let me know. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Everything that you guys will need to know is going to be in the description box below for you. And that does include how to schedule personal readings. And there's information for that in the description box for you. And personals are on sale. You guys can get a recorded video reading, 3 questions for $20, or an hour-long Zoom reading for $50. And you can also follow me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there. Spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And there is a link for that as well. And when you guys sign up over there on Patreon, you guys get a free 1-question email reading. So we had fork in the road fly out before we could even pray, but we're going to take it. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Libras. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. May they please find those who need to hear it. All right, Libra, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. We are going to be using the Oracle and the Tarot today to see what is going on with the person on your mind. So we have fork in the road, number 13. And then we have, I knew what I was doing. So we are going to take a look and see. We're going to use the tarot now and take a look at their headspace, their heart space, their true intentions, and any actions that they may be planning to take moving forward. Now, with this fork in the road and I knew what I was doing, it's like this person had a very clear choice. This person had a very clear decision to make. So I do kind of feel like they could be having some regrets about the choice that they made, but they do, they want you to know they did make that decision, and they knew what it was going to cost them. They knew what the consequences of it were going to be. I feel like some of them could be at another fork in the road now. But let's take a look and see what's going on. Show me this person's thoughts. What's going on in this person's headspace when it comes to Libra? Got the 10 of Swords. For some of you guys, there could have been a level of betrayal here. The 4 of Swords. They're doing a lot of reflecting on the way that things ended, why things ended, the aftermath of it. 3 of Wands in the reverse. They're putting a lot of that blame on themselves as well. So it's like they made the decision they made, and maybe you guys didn't want things to end, Some of them could have just ended things or walked away. Others, maybe they left for something else. I'm getting a lot of different storylines here, so just take what resonates for you. They made the decision that they did here, but they have a lot of regrets, and they are solely placing the blame on them, okay? Because the 10 of Swords can be an energy of betrayal, but you can also just talk about an ending. The 4 of Swords, deep reflection. And it's like this space of no communication, or this space from you and this reflecting over what has happened. It's hitting them. It's hitting them. And then we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Now, the 3 of Wands in the upright can be a card of delegation. In the reverse, it can be a card of like taking too much on yourself, as not delegating. It's like putting it all on you. And I do kind of feel like that. I feel like they're putting all the blame on them. It can also be an energy in the upright of sending something out. In the reverse, I feel like they're just keeping it to themselves. I feel like they are dealing with a lot of this stuff internally, and they haven't expressed to anyone, especially you, all the stuff that's going on under the surface with them at this time. The 3 of Wands is also a card of foresight. In the reverse, I feel like they didn't expect this. They didn't expect things to work out the way that they did, or they didn't expect to have the regrets or feel the way that they do right now. It's almost like they didn't see that part coming. So we're going to look at their heart space. Show me what their heart space is, their feelings. They got the Hierophant in the reverse, the Justice card in the reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. So they could feel like you're no longer committed to this, or that you would no longer be committed to this, like you would not want to recommit to this because of, how unfairly things were for you. This is your energy, Libra, right? So they could feel like they've lost you because of how they treated you or because of the decision that they made. They feel like it wasn't, that they didn't do you fairly, that it wasn't fair to you. And they feel like because of that, they could have lost you for good here, that you may not want to recommit. I do feel like they want to. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is, threes are creation and expression. They are kind of starting points. Three of Pentacles is the first time in the tarot that you see any kind of structure. So it can really be a little bit of a launching pad, right? So to me, this would say like they do want to kind of have a new beginning. They do want to kind of start things up. They want to get along. They want to be able to talk things out, work together. All the things that the Three of Pentacles stands for. They just almost feel like it's not going to happen because of how unfairly you were treated in this situation. What are this person's true intentions? What are their true intentions moving forward? Let's see what flipped over. Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles trying to come up with a plan. It's not a big action energy, but it is a very thorough energy, right? So I do feel like they could be trying to come up with a plan. You can see that energy kind of over here in the Three of Pentacles as well. These people have a plan that they are following, right? So this person could be coming up with a plan and trying to figure out what the next step to take is. The World card. And the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Trying to figure out how to the World card can be, it's like doors, chapters closing, new chapters beginning, as well as the Eight of Pentacles when it's in the reverse can be a card of like not paying any mind, not paying any attention to something, right? Not putting any effort, not giving it the time of day, basically. So I do feel like they're trying to figure out like how they can get past that energy. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, because they feel like you've already released them. They feel like you're already releasing them, that you're not going to give them the time of day. So part of them could be thinking that maybe they just need to move on, or trying to figure out how they can accomplish this Three of Pentacles energy when you've already, like when you won't give them the time of day or when you've already started to move on. What actions will they be taking? Let's see if they'll be taking any actions. We got the Three of Swords in the reverse. They want your forgiveness. The King of Cups in the reverse. And the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, I do feel like they could be sending out a message. It can also be a message being received. They could, especially if you've already communicated to them, Libra, that you're not giving them the time of day and you've already released them. To me, the Page of Wands in the reverse sometimes can be being on the receiving end of a message. If that's the case, if you've already told this person like, beat it, to me, the Three of Swords can also be a card of acceptance. And acceptance of the King of Cups in the reverse, right? King of Cups in the reverse, being a little bit emotionally guarded or emotionally unavailable, emotionally closed off to something. So I do kind of feel like, for those of you who have already told this person that you're not interested, I feel like they're just trying to accept that and try to move forward, right? For others of you, I think that they could be sending a message out. If you haven't communicated with them, they could be sending a message out wanting your forgiveness. Because the Three of Swords in reverse can talk about healing and forgiveness, wanting to heal things, wanting your forgiveness. But they are kind of expecting you to be a little bit emotionally closed off when it comes to them. But we are going to grab another deck, my loves. We're going to take a look real quick at what you don't see coming in this situation and some advice. So what doesn't Libra see coming in this situation? What doesn't Libra see coming? We got the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there is potential here for you guys to have a conversation, where you guys are able to talk through some things without fighting, without arguing, where there is this energy of cooperation, okay, of getting along. And the King of Pentacles, that somebody's really taking this seriously this time. Somebody is ready to commit to not fighting, commit to kind of, being able to cooperate, being able to talk through things in a positive, healthy way. So somebody may surprise you with that, with how committed they are to talking through things. All right, so what advice do we have? What advice do we have? Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So somebody is returning. I feel like with the Queen of Cups, or with the Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles can also be at a crossroads. I feel like you could be at your own fork in the road with how you want to handle this situation, right? And the Queen of Pentacles, you know, it's a card of investing time, effort, and energy into something. So with it in the reverse, you know, Spirit could be saying, you know, you can be cautious and spend the time that you need to think about how much time, effort, and energy you invest into something. Not necessarily saying don't invest into it at all, but you know, you can go slowly. You know, you don't have to put it all back in at one time. You don't have to, you know, it can be an easing in type of a process, okay? So that is what I have for you, my loves. Now, if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you guys like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you guys can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.